Hi, this is Paula Lopez, and I'm glad to be presenting Blendable Sounds for you today. And I want to begin by answering the first question that you had for us. I feel that the organizational scheme is important because without it, I would be at a loss in trying to explain the various sounds. I feel that grouping sounds together that exhibit the same characteristics allows us to turn around and teach them appropriately. Remember that to a child, learning all these blendable sounds can be overwhelming. Anything we can do to lessen the load, we should do. I will begin my demonstration of learning on blendable sounds with alphabetical letters that are considered stops. Stops, also known as plosives, occurs when airflow is stopped completely for a short time. There are 6 stop letters. First stop sound, p, which is a constant voiceless stop. The sound for p is made by using your lips. P. This sound is found at the beginning of pan and at the end of hop. Second stop sound is b, which is a consonant voice stop or voice cognate. The sound for b is made by using your lips. B. This sound is found at the beginning of ball and at the end of web. Third stop sound is t, which is a consonant unvoiced stop. The sound for t is made by placing the tongue behind the teeth. T. This sound is found at the beginning of t and at the end of set. Again, it is found at the beginning of tip or at the end of set. Fourth stop sign is d, which is a consonant voice stop or voice cognate. The sound for d is made by placing the tongue behind the teeth. D. This sound is found at the beginning of dog and at the end of red. Fifth stop sign, k, which is a consonant unvoiced stop. The sound for k is made at the back of the mouth. K. The sound is found at the beginning of k, kite. Sixth stop sound is g, which is a consonant voice stop or voice cognate. This sound for g is made at the back of the mouth. G. This sound is found at the beginning of go or at the end of tag. The next section of sounds are referred to as the nasals. Nasals occur when air is forced through the nasal cavity, the mouth is closed. Nasals can exert control over some vowels. There are 3 nasal sounds. First nasal sound, which is a consonant voice continuous sound. The sound for is made through the use of the lips. This sound is made at the beginning of must and at the end of hum. Second nasal sound is which is a consonant voice continuous sound. The sound for is made with the tongue behind the teeth. This sound is found at the beginning of no and at the end of fun. Third nasal sound, the sound for is made at the back of the mouth. This sound is found at the end of sing. The next section of sounds are fricatives. Fricatives occur when air is forced through the narrow space, creating friction. There are 8 fricative sounds. First fricative sound is which is a consonant that is voice continuous. The sound for is made with the use of lips and teeth. This sound is found at the beginning of fan and at the end of if. Second fricative sound is which is a consonant that is voice continuous or voice cognate. The sound for is made with the lips and teeth. This sound is found at the beginning of vest or at the final sound in dive. The third fricative sound is, which is voiceless. The sound for is made with the tongue between the teeth. This sound is found at the end of path. The fourth fricative sound is the, which is voice cognate. The sound the is made with the tongue between the teeth. The. This sound is found at the beginning of this. Fifth fricative sound is s, which is a consonant that is unvoiced continuous. The sound s is made with the tongue behind the teeth. S. This sound is found at the beginning of sun or at the end of bus. Sixth fricative sound is z, which is a consonant that is voice continuous or voice cognate. The sound z is made with the tongue behind the teeth. Z. This sound is found at the beginning of zoo. Seventh fricative sound, sh. The sound for sh is made with the roof of the mouth. Sh. The sound is found at the end of rash. The eighth fricative sound is sh, which is a voice cognate. The sound for sh is made with the roof of the mouth. Sh. This sound can be found in the middle of fusion. The next section of sounds are refers to as affricates. Affricates are a sequence of stop and fricative. Airflow is stopped completely. There are two affricate sounds. First affricate sound, ch, which is a consonant digraph. The sound for ch is made with the roof of the mouth. Ch. This sound is found at the beginning of chop. Second affricative sound is j, which is a voice consonant. The sound for j is made with the roof of the mouth. The sound is found at the beginning of the word jug. The next section of sounds are referred to as glides. Glides glide immediately into the vowel that always follows. Airflow is not obstructed. There are four glide sounds. First glide sound is ye, which is a consonant voice continuous voice cognate. The sound for ye is made with the use of the roof of the mouth. Ye. This sound is found at the beginning of yellow. Second glide sound is w. The sound for w is made with the back of the mouth. W. The sound for w is found at the beginning of what. Third glide sound, w, which is a consonant that is voice continuous or voice cognate. The sound w is made with the back of the mouth. W. The sound is found at the beginning of wet. Fourth glide sound is h, which is a consonant unvoiced stop. The sound h is made in the throat. H is a sound. This sound is found at the beginning of hat. The next section of sounds are referred to as liquids. Liquids seem to float in the mouth, difficult to produce in isolation or to separate from preceding vowel sound. Liquids can exert control over some vowels. There are two liquid sounds. First liquid sound is which is a consonant voice continuous. The sound is made with the tongue behind the teeth. The sound is found at the beginning of little or at the end of pal. The second liquid sound is which is a consonant voice continuous. The sound is made with the roof of the mouth. This sound is found at the beginning of read. Let me just repeat that one again. The second liquid sound is which is a consonant voice sound, continuous. The sound R is made with the roof of the mouth. R. This sound is found at the beginning of read. The next section of sounds are vowel sounds. These vowel sounds are considered back rounded, low open, and mid center. There are 16 vowel sounds. First vowel sound, which are diphthongs. The sound is made with low open mouth. Is found in the middle of loud and at the end of how. Second vowel sound is oi, which are diphthongs. This sound is made with a low open mouth. Oi is a sound that can be found at the end of toy or in the middle of coil. Coil. Third vowel sound is a schwa. The vowel sound sometimes heard is an unstressed syllable, a schwa. The schwa sound can be identified at the beginning of the word about and at the end of gallop. The fourth vowel sound is oo, which is a variant vowel digraph. The sound of oo is back rounded. Ooh. This sound is found in the middle of book and in the middle of coil. The fifth vowel sound is ew, which is a variant vowel digraph. The sound ew is back rounded. Ew. The sound can be found at the end of chew or at the end of few. Sixth vowel sound, ooh, which is a variant vowel digraph. The sound ooh is back rounded. The sound can be found in the middle of put or in the middle of book. Seventh vowel sound is o, which is a long vowel. The sound for o is made back rounded. The sound can be found at the end of toe or at the end of so. And again, that was the sound o. The eighth vowel sound is aw. And the aw, A-W, is a variant vowel digraph. And the O, with the little symbol of a roof on top, is a low, mid, back, unrounded vowel. And the sound for can be found in the beginning of October and the middle of hot. Ninth vowel sounds is the which is a short vowel. The sound is back rounded, and the sound can be found at the beginning of up. The 10th vowel sound is which is a short vowel, and the sound is low open mouth. This sound can be found in the middle hot or in the second sound of the word watch. 11th vowel sound is the I, which is a long vowel. The sound I is front smiley. I. This sound can be found at the end of sky or at the end of by. 12th vowel sound, which is a short vowel. The sound is made with the front smiley movement. This sound can be found in the middle of hat or in the second sound position in half. 13th vowel sound is which is a short vowel. The sound is made with a front smiley movement. This sound can be found at the beginning of the word egg or in the middle of the word pet. 14th vowel sound is a, which is a long vowel. The sound is made with the front smiley movement. A. This sound can be found in the second position of the word cake or in the end of the word tray. 15th vowel sound is the I, which is a short vowel. The sound I is made with the front smiley movement. I. This sound can be found at the beginning of itch or in the middle of bit. 16th vowel sound is E, which is the long vowel. The E sound is made with the front smiley movement. E. This sound can be found at the end of B or in the middle of read. The last section of sounds that I will be presenting are the R control sounds. In R control words, the letter R affects the sound of the vowel or vowels that precede it. There are 3 R controlled sounds. First R control sound is The sound is a low open mouth. This sound can be found in the middle of curb. Second R control sounds. R. This sound R is low open mouth. R. This sound can be found in the middle of dart. Third, R controlled sounds. Or. This sound or is low open mouth. Or. This sound can be found in the middle of the word corn. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that I've expressed all the blendable sounds accurately. You all have a very good day. Thank you.